Hey everybody, I am Satoshi.testaccount.eth, aka Dylan, and I'm going to show you a demo of Heaven's Tools utility here. This is a simple, very simple guide. We do a lot of advanced building as well, but on a simple note, I just wanted to show you a few things just to show you how you can make a simple source for a website that can redirect anyone that visits your website to a different one when they go to it. And you can do this with your Web3 domain, your .eth. So adds value to it right off the bat. I'm going to show you a proof of one right now. So HeavensTools.eth.limo. It's a .eth, of course. You see it here. It'll start to load up here for a moment. And what you'll notice is, you see, it loads up, and see, it took us to another website here. It took you to memenft.com, and it starts loading up the NFT collection of Heaven's Tools itself. It'll actually load up the pass and whatnot here, the utility pass to access some other guides and whatnot. But as you've seen, we were off of .eth when we went here. So, like we said, Heaven's Tools .eth.limo took you here. And how did we do that? Via this guide I'm going to show you here now. So to make things real easy, over here at Heaven's Tools, we've added a very easy GitHub repository, and we add on this every day. So I'm going to show you something right here. How we're going to make, I'm going to make this demo, this simple tool, link to an easier link for you here now. So watch this. So as you see, what you need to have off bat is a GitHub account, okay? What it's going to get you access to is to this repository. They call this a repository where the files live. Within this file repository of Heaven's Tools is an index page. This README is literally what you see here. It just tells you about it a little bit, but look at the index page here. Within it, it's already pre-made for you and everything. So look, everything's pre-made except for this. You need to replace this with your link, the .com. Replace this, whatever you got, whatever you're trying to redirect to, you will replace this once I show you here in a moment. So let's go back. We're actually going to make this, we're going to make this page here link to itself for the subdomain demo.heavenstools.eth. I'm going to show you how to make this subdomain actually turn into a redirect page and redirect you back to this page here for you to use yourself. And then we're going to use it again to make about page link to another page too. So let's start off. Alright, so once you're on this page here, it's this easy, folks. If you have a GitHub account, it's this easy. You will come over here to the word fork. Click on fork. It loads up. It says create a new fork. A fork is a copy of a repository. You can make changes, everything. So we're going to call this redirect demo. Create fork. Forking Heaven's Tools redirect. So this will just take a few moments here. This puts it in our GitHub account to edit. So here we go to the index page. Here's that content we can edit. Come here to the little button to edit. Here it is. We're going to replace this. So like we said, I need to get this. I'm going to link this here for you. So I'm going to use this link. I'm copying it. Going back, I'm going to go here. I'm going to replace all this to the .com. I'm going to paste it. And here it is. I've replaced it and pasted it. I scroll all the way down. And I commit. Alright, so what have I done here? I've changed that prompt to take you to this page here. How do I get this on my .eth now? I mean, you're almost done at this point, honestly. So look, you're going to come here to Fleek. Fleek is how we add these GitHub repositories to our .eth. So Fleek here starts to load up. We're going to sign into Fleek, but I sign in with my GitHub account itself. And remember, we named this redirect-demo. So you'll see here it starts to go live. As soon as it loads up on Fleek, add a new site. You'll see connect with GitHub. You'll have to connect, so we called it redirect-demo. Whatever you name it, you'll find it there under that name. Continue with IPFS hosting. You can leave all of this how it is and deploy the site. And what we're going to confirm is that this site, once we've deployed it, before we deploy it to our .eth, we're going to make sure it actually works. We're going to make sure that code works and actually takes us to that page like we expect it to. But we're going to do it off IPFS. IPFS is the file system, the decentralized network of PCs that store all these files. So it's not just in one area, it's in a bunch of areas. But this will only take a few moments to deploy. And once it's done, we're going to test it out. But as you see here, here's that redirect-demo. It's linked to the GitHub repository for content. So you don't have to know anything. The only thing we've done is go to this GitHub, you click fork, and then you come here to Fleek, and you look for what you've forked after you've changed the link in there to be what you wanted to, redirect to. So almost done here on the deploy. Alright, it says now we can visit the site. This is just a demo name for it until we add it to our .eth. So let's see here what it's doing. So we click on the site here. It takes a few moments for it to all pick up. We'll hit refresh. So here it is. It loads up and see what it did. It took us right to that GitHub account like we want. So this is the page that you're going to use. You're going to fork this page here and change that link within the index page here to be whatever you want, and you're going to add it to your Fleek account. But one more step to actually put it on your .eth. Let's go. So let's go back to Fleek. Once you've confirmed it works and everything, go to Settings, Deploy, under Domain Management, ENS, add ENS. So this is where we're going to actually add demo.HeavensTools.eth. This works on subdomains, regular domains, all of it. So verify. It verifies this is me. Yes, that's me. And now you'll see a prompt to set the content hash automatically for you. So let's click on that. Set the content hash. We will automatically update the site for all deployments. So let's set it. Choose whatever wallet you use. It's about usually maybe $2, $3 for this deployment. Once this loads up. And then once that confirms, you see within moments here, it's already ready. So let's click on it one time. So this site here we've made, demo.HeavensTools.eth. Let's click on demo.HeavensTools and see where it takes us. We'll type it out one time as well. Demo.HeavensTools.eth.limo. Takes a moment or two for it to resolve. And here it is. Here's doing it right now. So like we did, demo HeavensTools.eth.limo takes you right to the GitHub account that we, created the link to within this index file that we forked. So we're going to take this up a notch. I'm going to show you how to do it endlessly now. So you seen what we did a minute ago. We took this account, this page, you're going to have a link here to demo.HeavensTools.eth. This demo page will take you straight to here, to this GitHub account for you to fork the code. You can fork it, change it, do it one off, but if you want to do this endlessly, let me show you that. You come here to code, you click on download zip, it downloads it, open it up, open it up with whatever you got to open zip files, extract it, go to the page, into the folder here, look at your index page here, right click it. I use Notepad++, but you can edit with any notepad, so just edit it. And here it is endlessly. You can endlessly make copies of this index page and then make endless copies in repositories here and continue these things. So we're going to do another one. We're just going to call it about page. So I just made a blank repository called about page in my GitHub account. There's nothing in it. I'm going to use the ENS.domains about page. Here's the about page for ENS, tells you all about ENS and whatnot. I own aboutpage.eth. So if I want people to redirect to the ENS about page or my about page or use a subdomain to route to another about page, this is how you do it. So I copy that link. I'm going to go back to my notepad file. I'm going to replace this with that link I just copied. I'm going to paste. Here it is. I'm going to save it. I'll come back to the about page repository I just made, upload the file. The file is right here in my downloads. It was that file folder we just extracted here. This index page right here. I grab it, I drop it right in to the GitHub repository, upload it. It's done. Let's look at it, make sure everything's right. It's right. Looks good. It's going to where we just saved it. I go back to Fleek, and I go back to the home page. I add a new site, about page. There's the repository I just made. Continue. Deploy it. You just give that a couple seconds here. Alright, it's done. Wait on that to pick up. There it is. It's doing what we want as far as the redirect. So now, once it does what you want it to do, once you've verified it, you go to Settings, Domain Management, ENS, add ENS, and that's how we'll add aboutpage.eth. So I'm verifying it. Yes, that's me, the owner. Yes, add it. Once again, you'll see a prompt to set the content hash, set the hash. You'll be prompted here for it. about 333. You set your hash one time. Boom. We just made another one. And as you can see, look in the bottom left, down by the Windows symbol on this PC, bottom left, HTTPS about page.eth. These web browsers are resolving it. They understand it. And since I have the MetaMask extension, watch what it does when I click on it. So MetaMask queries the ENS and takes you to the official page of it, but we want to use it in a hyperlink sense, a Web 2, Web 1 sense, right? So here it is, about page, ETH-limo. That's what we do with the ETH-limo here. So let's click on it. There it is, about page. Look what it does. It takes you to a whole nother site. So like we did, about page.eth.limo. Where does it take you? It takes you to a whole nother website. It takes you to the ENS domain site now because we made it do that. If I wanted it to go somewhere else, I simply would go right here, edit, change where this URL is, and Fleek would automatically pick it up and would trigger a deploy and would push it, and my .eth would automatically change to reflect it. You don't have to pay that gas over and over again. So if I wanted to go instead to just the page itself, watch this. I'm going to edit it. I'm going to take out the last part here, and I'll show you here. You delete it, commit. See, we just updated that, and you'll see here under Fleek, it's already in progress, deploying the new changes. So you'll watch for that to change, and you see, the only thing we did was make a simple, slight change in GitHub for this to happen. There's no more gas, no more fees. That one $3 fee you seen earlier is it. So here it is in progress, deploying. It's done. So let's see where this takes us now. Yeah, it takes a moment or two for that to update. And there we go. It's taking us to the main page now. And what does that mean about our .eth? About page.eth here. So there's a lot of power you can see in these simple redirects. So you see in the first part of this shows you how to make a simple forward using demo.HeavensTools.eth. That link will be there in this tweet of this video. Take you straight to this GitHub account for you to click fork, edit that HTML file that you looked at here, change your URL to be whatever URL you want, save it, use Fleek to deploy it, and make sure you tie it into your .eth there at the end. So make sure you get a pass off of, mint.HeavensTools.eth. Get a pass, get some more guides, and learn some things here and get some value out of your .eth. So appreciate the time. See you later.